Another way to start to coach yourself is to start with your deepest inner critic, right? Like, let's just cut through it. What is the thing that holds you back the most? Just be real with yourself, If you want to coach yourself and you want to be powerful and own your power, you have to be able to look in the mirror every day and say, right now I feel, and be real about how you feel. Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the Quantum Coaching Certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Hello, beautiful people, Bam Fam. Welcome to a solo episode. Yes, I love our solo time, our one-on-one, you and me. Let's go. Where are we going? Are we in the car? Are we walking? Are we in the gym? Are we riding bikes? I feel like I go with you guys to all the places, and it's so great. I have the best time. So today we're going to be jamming out about a lot of different things, but I just need to celebrate for a moment. This month has been absolutely insane. Oh my God. I was just recapping with myself. It's really important to reflect, you guys. Reflection is so key to manifesting your desires, just because, I don't know, you can really see all the things that you've created. Sometimes we're just going and going and going, and we don't even look back to be like, oh, damn, yeah, that was expansive. Big month. So this month was really expansive for a lot of reasons. You guys know that we manifested an Organifi partnership. Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone who has supported the partnership and supported their own health by ordering Organifi. You guys know I'm obsessed with my green juice in the morning. It's the best way for me to start my day. If you haven't listened to the episode of how I manifested this, go back a few episodes and listen to it. It's definitely worth it. I really, really recommend the green juice. It's my favorite thing to drink in the morning. It's not only delicious, it does taste good because it's got some mint in there. It's also packed with 11 superfoods for detoxifying. And morning is all about that detox, and you put that fresh green in your body. It boosts your energy naturally. It is 100% organic, USDA certified, okay? It tastes so good. It's vegan, it's soy-free, it's dairy-free, it's gluten-free, and all you have to do is take the powder and mix it in plain water. You don't even need a blender, okay? It's that freaking easy, and it's changed my life because of the ease. I mean, you guys can go on their website with my code and get 15% off, and you can see all the ingredients that are in it. It is so pure. So pure. It's got moringa, which is a healing herb with 9 vitamins and minerals. That's all used to fight disease, improve your skin health, boost your energy. It really does make your skin glow. Ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen for hormone health, which has been big for me recently. It's got the spirulina in it. You can never go wrong with that. It's got chlorella, spirulina, beets, turmeric, mint, wheatgrass, lemon. Someone actually asked me, one of my clients, if wheatgrass was gluten because it's wheatgrass. It's actually not gluten, by the way. It's completely a gluten-free drink. So I am really excited for you to try it and get a discount. And I think on their website, some things are already on sale right now. So just go check it out. www.organifi, organifi.com/manifestwithash, manifestwithash, Organifi.com/manifestwithash. Go check it out. I'm really excited. If you send me your receipt by tomorrow, you will be entered into a giveaway to win a 90-minute breakthrough session with me. So that session is valued over $1,000. If you just email us your receipt, hello@manifestwithash.com, you will be entered into that giveaway. Right now we have about 30 plus submissions, so you have pretty good chances to win. So do that. So that was like a really big thing. The Organifi partnership is just, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. And I love their product, so it couldn't be more aligned. Another thing I'm celebrating this month is the Soul Sister Getaway giveaway, which we are also announcing tomorrow. And if you purchase Organifi with your receipt, you will get extra entries into the Soul Sister Getaway giveaway, which we're picking tomorrow. I also had the most epic VIP breakthrough day. I do VIP breakthrough days with my clients. It is 6 to 8 hours of like deep transformational NLP work. We also do biz brainstorming. We do Reiki. We do healing. We do a lot of deep inner work. It's basically like 3 months of coaching in one whole day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then we have a embodiment photo shoot afterwards. So the client gets an hour-long photo shoot, and we do this in a beautiful 1-bedroom suite overlooking the ocean. It's just stunning. And the day went so incredible. I'm so grateful to all of the clients that I have gotten to do breakthrough days with. I love you all so much. The transformation has been incredible. One of my clients, she had her VIP breakthrough day over a year ago, and she messaged me a year later with a picture of her kissing her soulmate. And she said, "Thank you, Ashley, for coaching me and telling me to look up," because that was something that we were working on. And she just needed to look up. And yeah, it's like such an incredible feeling to watch people that you have worked with and been part of their journey just have the most amazing results and manifestations in their life on just by them doing the work. Just by them doing the work. And in today's episode, I want to help you have those transformations by you doing the work on your own, right? Like, yes, I would love to work with each and every one of you one-on-one and do breakthrough days all day long. That would be amazing. I do have some openings in September if you are interested. So if you are interested in learning more about them, you can email me as well, hello@manifestwithash.com. Just put in the subject VIP Breakthrough Day. But yeah, I want to teach you today in this episode how to coach yourself. Like really how to coach yourself through limiting beliefs. But first I want to finish what I'm celebrating. I'm also celebrating, I signed a soulmate client this month for September, which is so great. I don't do much one-on-one coaching anymore unless it's through VIP breakthrough days. And I do have high-level coaching spots for one-on-one. So it has to be the right fit. And I'm so grateful for that. And I also am celebrating my interview with John Osseroff. He is from The Secret. I am like beaming. It was so crazy because I wanted to interview someone from The Secret. I literally told my team, I'm like, find me someone from The Secret to interview. Like I want to bring them on the show. And guess what? His team emailed us and we're like, hey, John would love to be a guest on your podcast. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. So that podcast interview will be coming out this month as well. And we have a lot more good stuff in store for you. Stepping up my solo game. And I also want to shout out to all my girls that are in Quantum Coaching Academy and Manifest Max Impact Mastermind. My 2 programs, one of them, QCA, is a coaching certification where I teach coaches how to coach and how to facilitate transformation. And then MMIM is my business mastermind. So that's where I teach world-class coaches how to build world-class businesses, baby. And it's those 2 programs, like these coaches are growing leaps and bounds in their coaching, in their business, and in their energy. And I'm watching them just own it. And it's really, really, really beautiful. It makes me feel so proud of each and every one of them. So I'm celebrating a lot, and I'm celebrating each and every one of you for showing up every single week and listening to the show and tagging me and sharing it with me and just all the things, guys. I love you. I really do. I really, really, really do. Okay, so how do you coach yourself? Because here's the thing. You can be your own life coach. You can be your own business coach. You can be your own cheerleader. And if you're not already doing this, I mean, I'm sure you are to some degree. Like, I really do believe that you are. But I would love to just talk about a few things to help you own it even more, to help you coach yourself even deeper, to have deeper transformations and aha moments within yourself. So, first and foremost, I want to make a distinction between two things. There is a difference between personal power, like really owning your personal power as a human being, and universal power, trusting in that higher power in the universe. And something that I am personally coaching myself on is to lean more into universal power and less into personal power. So I have a really strong connection to my own personal power. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I feel like I am powerful, right? But I also waste a shit ton of energy just using my own power in my life, like using my own power to manifest. Really, the secret to coaching yourself, like one of the first things to recognize is on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Scaling questions are really powerful. This is what I teach my girls in QCA, how to really use scaling questions to create transformation. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe in your own personal power? 10 being super high, 1 being super low. And so if you rate yourself, you're like, okay, I am like a 5. Okay, great. You're a 5. You believe in yourself half the time, let's say. And there's a part of you that doesn't believe in yourself. This is this is where you want to start. You want to start with, do I believe in myself, in my power, in who I am, in what I offer? And ask yourself, okay, I'm a 5. What would it take for you to be a 6 or a 7? And that's only something you can answer, right? Like, what will it take for you to believe in yourself more and to own your power more? And then ask yourself, what's getting in the way? Because before we can lean into universal power and fully trust into the universe, we must be able to own our personal power. Now, my learning and lesson right now that I'm working on with my coach is that I am leading so much with my personal power that I am drained, right? I'm almost at a level of burnout. And so she said to me, you know, your solar plexus, which is your power center in the center of your belly, she's like, you're just overextended right now. Your ripple effect in the world is so big, and it's almost like your energy is out there with it. And it doesn't have to be. Like, she's like, you need to call your power back. And if that's you right now and you feel that way too, like this morning I did this whole ritual about calling my power back, and I'm already feeling better. So it doesn't mean that you can't be powerful and create a ripple effect in the world, but your energy doesn't have to be leading the ripple. It's like your energy is affecting one other person and they're affecting one other person, but you can't be affecting all those people and then leading the ripple at the same exact time. You have to trust that the ripple's being made and you don't have to push it or force it. And so that's kind of been my work, is like leaning less into my personal power and trusting more in universal power and forces, and meeting the universe halfway and letting the universe take control versus me trying to control everything, because it's way more powerful when you can meet the universe halfway. Okay, back to you. So really starting to assess, how much do I believe in my own personal power? And then do the same thing with universal power. How much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you believe in universal power? Maybe you're a 10. So that goes to show you, that's like your scale right now. Do you need to work on personal power or do you need to work on universal power? Most likely it's personal. Most likely it's like you need to start believing in yourself so you can believe in the universe. That's where you want to start, you guys. You want to start with you, obviously. Because you can be manifesting all the things out there with the universe, but if you don't believe you deserve it and you don't believe that you can have it, and you don't feel confident in who you are, in your being, well, it's going to be hard for it to come in. So we got to start with you. Okay. Step 1, evaluate personal power, universal power. Now, another way to start to coach yourself is to start with your deepest inner critic. Right? what is like, let's just like cut through it. What is the thing that holds you back the most? Just be real with yourself. You know, if you want to coach yourself and you want to be powerful and own your power, you have to be able to look in the mirror every day and say, right now I feel, and be real about how you feel. So there are days where I feel un-effing stoppable, and there are days where I am feeling not effing good enough. And I have to say to myself, okay, I am really experiencing not feeling good enough right now. And instead of looking at your circumstances and blaming your circumstances for making you feel that way, no. It's you that felt that way. And then because you felt that way, you manifested those circumstances to validate this feeling. Really, really, please get that. Your inner world is creating your outer world. It's never the opposite way. So really taking a good look at, okay, what am I believing right now that's manifesting this external reality? But if you can get to the root, like really dig into like the deeper meaning of it, you'll be able to transcend all those circumstances that were once triggering to you. So when you get triggered by something small, it's never about the thing, right? Like I used to walk into the garage every night, like, and be super triggered by the mess. And I would take it out on my husband, and I would just yell at him and be like, why didn't we clean the garage? Why don't we make time for this? Why don't you ever make this a priority? And I would lose it. We would go out to a nice dinner, have a great time, be in such a good mood, come home and open the garage, and I would just lose it. But it wasn't the garage, right? It was the meaning that I was making it mean that we were too busy to spend that time together to clean it out. AKA, I didn't feel like a priority. I didn't feel like enough of a priority. And so that belief that I'm not important and I'm not a priority is what was triggering all those emotions around the garage. But as soon as I got to that and I expressed that, and we had this beautiful conversation around priorities and love language, and like my love language is quality time. And so we both work a lot, and I am an independent woman. I don't need a lot of time, but I need some time. And so my husband still feels connected to me even when we don't spend a lot of time together, and I need that time to feel that connection. So it's just interesting how once you get really good at coaching yourself, you can identify the deeper meaning of things instead of just letting these little things trigger you all the time and let it block you from digging deeper. Because it's not the little things. It is the little things, but it's really like the deeper meaning that we give them. So right now, I want you to assess yourself. You really have to assess yourself. And some of this is straight out of the Quantum Coaching Academy method. Assess, ask, and act is one of our frameworks. So you have to assess yourself, right? Just like the coach has to assess their clients. And you have to assess, okay, so I'm feeling triggered right now. What am I feeling triggered about? And then start to ask yourself questions. So first, assess, step number 1. Step number 2, ask, what am I making this mean? What am I making this feeling mean right now? What is this trigger meaning right now? Get to the meaning that you're making it, not about the other person. The default is to be like, oh, it's that he feels this way or he feels that way. No, what am I making it mean about myself? Okay? Ask yourself that question. Very, very powerful question. If you are a coach, ask your clients that question. What are you making that mean about you? So it's assess, ask, and then act. What action needs to happen in order to move yourself out of the trigger? Okay? How can you partner with yourself to hold yourself accountable? Or how can you get accountability and ask for help to rectify the situation and to have some resolve with it? So maybe you have to have a clearing conversation. My example with my husband, we needed a clearing conversation, and it literally changed the game. We ended up cleaning out the garage. I'm not triggered by it anymore, even though it's still a little bit messy, because the real problem wasn't the garage, right? And I want you to think of your belief systems like a tree, okay? So the roots are the deeper beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not important, I'm not a priority, I'm not loved, I'm not smart. Whatever the deeper belief is. It's not like we walk around every day and just like say that we're not those things. That's not necessarily at the forefront. But when you get really good at coaching yourself, you will be thinking more of like, what's the root, right? So the roots are those deep belief systems. And then the tree, as it grows, the leaves become the circumstances, right? The triggers, right? The external manifestation are the leaves. And then let's just say it's an apple tree, the apples are our experience. So we're literally just taking a bite into our experience, and we're wondering why the experience tastes so bad sometimes, right? And so sometimes the leaves that represent the circumstances, like the messy garage or the fight or someone saying something to you that triggers you, all of those things that pop up in your reality are there for you to take a bite out of, are there for you to see, how does this land with me? Oh, this doesn't taste good. Okay, let me look at myself. It's not about throwing the apple at somebody else. It's about internalizing it and saying, okay, number one, let me assess. How do I feel right now? Okay, this is how I feel. Let me ask myself, what am I making this mean? And then let me take action on this. What do I need to do to not feel this way anymore? And the action might be simple. It might be go take a walk. It might be meditation. It might be eat a healthy meal. It might be go talk to your coach. It might be go talk to the person. How can you hold yourself accountable to those actions? And that's really how you coach yourself. I mean, it's simple, but you just have to be really committed to wanting greatness. I just did an interview with John Osseroff from The Secret, and it didn't air yet, but something that he said was that somebody asked him a question. It was one question, and it changed his whole life. It's like, are you interested in the life of your dreams, or are you committed to the life of your dreams? I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's so good. And you have to be committed to yourself. That is why a lot of people pay lots of money to have a coach, because coaching makes you committed, not only financially, but you have that relationship with someone that is holding you accountable to do things that you've never done before, so you can have a life you've never lived before. That's the beauty of it. Do you need to hire a coach? No. Do I believe in you that you can do this on your own? 100%. So those are the really simple steps to start to coach yourself. It is so simple, yet so powerful. So let's just recap. Start with your personal power, being able to identify how much personal power do I feel like I'm connected to within myself. What about universal power on a scale of 1 to 10? How much do I believe in the universe? How much do I believe in myself? Okay, if you're not believing in yourself fully, you want to start there. And you want to start to assess through your circumstances, through your reality, what it is that you're giving meaning to and what the story is. And then ask yourself what you're making it mean, okay? And if you want to take that one step further, what am I making this mean about myself? And how is it benefiting me? So if I'm making something mean that I'm not good enough, how is that benefiting me? And for a long time, for me personally, it was benefiting me because it was keeping me from embarrassment in my life. Because God forbid I started a business and failed. It was so embarrassing. So if I just keep myself in feeling not good enough now, then I'll never be embarrassed. But that type of protection doesn't last very long, right? So that's like a whole nother step further. And then really get into action around how you're going to change those beliefs, how you're going to change those behaviors, what you're going to do to get yourself to your next level, really. And those 3 things can change your life. They changed mine. And that's exactly like one of the frameworks that I teach inside Quantum Coaching Academy to help coaches really start to have breakthroughs with their clients. Because so many coaches just glaze over the deep stuff and they don't want to dig into the emotional stuff. And the emotions and the belief systems, no matter what you're coaching someone on, no matter if you're a network marketer and you're coaching your team, no matter if you are a business coach and you're doing business coaching and consulting, these questions, these things are going to come up. Inner work is part of every single aspect of life. And start incorporating that and believing that, because it is. I mean, you can do all the things. You can do for your business, but if you're not inquiring within and going to the depths of your belief systems, you're going to have the same loops and patterns in your life all the time. You know, like there's things that are on loop in our lives. And I look at those loops and patterns and I'm like, okay, let's disrupt this pattern. I don't have to live in a pattern, right? It's not Groundhog's Day. You can create your own reality and not relive the same patterns over and over again. Those are just programmed beliefs that need to be deprogrammed. That's it. So that's what I've got for you today. Try this. Go do this. And tell me how you feel. Tell me how it worked for you. Tag me, message me, let me know. I'm really curious and I'm really interested. So definitely let me know. And if you've not yet purchased your Organifi and you want to win a 90-minute breakthrough session with me, I would love to do that with you. So go get your Organifi right now. organifi.com/manifest-with-Ash. You know the name. Okay. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Make sure if you did enjoy it and you have never left me a review on iTunes, it would mean the absolute world to me. It helps. I was reading them the other night and my heart was so full. So thank you to every single person that has left a review. I am truly beyond grateful for all of you listening and would love to hear how this podcast has impacted you in any shape, way, or form. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful week. I love you. Mwah. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram @ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here. We be about it. Now go get 'em.